For our final project, we are going to be creating a web-based assessment using the tool Book Creator. So we've been discussing how to write an opinion essay, and our final project is to create a broadside from the patriot perspective. So for today's model, I'm going to show you a broadside that I've created from the loyalist perspective. So once you're in Book Creator, your student dashboard is going to look similar to my teacher dashboard that you see here. I'm going to click on My Books, and that will take me to the books that I've already created. Now, since you haven't created a book already, you're going to go to this yellow button right here that says New Book, and you're going to add a new book. Now, you have the option to either create a blank book. This will be a completely blank book for you to go in and add to, or you can also use a template. Now for our broadside, we're going to use this newspaper template right here, but again, you can choose to create a blank book if you would like. When we click on that newspaper template, it's going to bring up a complete template with specific locations for pictures, captions, titles, and text. Now, since I use the same template in the model that I've created for you, that's what we're going to look at today. So I went back to My Books, and I'm going to scroll over to my Loyalist broadside, and you can change the title of your book here. Then I'm going to hover over this book, and you'll see a little pencil pop up. That's going to put me into editing mode. Now, at any point, if you'd like to see what your book looks like, if you go in to read it, you're going to come to the top right to this play button right here, and it'll say Read Book, and that will allow me to go in and see what my finished book will look like. And you'll also have the option to zoom in if some of your text is a bit too small, or you can have the book read to you by clicking on this yellow button at the top right. To go back into editing mode, you're going to come over to the left and click on Edit, and it will take you right back here. A couple things to make sure you have. Please make sure you have a title. To edit my title, I'm just going to double click, and it's going to take me into editing mode for my text. You'll see this box pop up here. This toolbar at the top is pretty similar to what you would normally see. You have the option to put your text in bold, italics, or underline it. You can also highlight it or change the color of your text. A couple other things you can do from this screen. You can click on this volume button here, and it will read the text to you that you have so far. You can click on this microphone right here, and that's going to do the opposite. So you can actually speak the text you would like to have written on your page, and it will put your words into text form. If you do speak another language and would like to see your book in that language, you can also click on this button here to translate any of your words. These two symbols here are for special characters or math symbols. We're not going to be using that too much in our project. Now, if you want to add any text or any images that are not there, remember you do need to have at least 2 visual components, images in your project. You can go up to this plus sign here and click Add an Item. You can add images, an image from your camera, use the pen, include text, or you can also record if you would like to use that method. You also have the option, if you click on Media, to include shapes, different icons, files from your own computer, or additional templates if you want to add a new page. If you want to navigate the pages that you already have, you're going to come to the top left, click on Pages, and it will show you the pages that you have in your book so far. You can also use the arrows here on the sides to get to your next page. When we do peer critiques and give feedback, we're going to be using these 2 buttons here. This one allows us to share our books, and then this one will allow us to go in and leave comments to one another. Finally, this I button here at the top allows you to inspect. You can add different page colors if you would like, as well as different borders, patterns, and other elements to your final project.